Hi everyone, Brooke here again from Potential to Performance. Still on our journey of the principles, the partnership principles coming from Dr. Jim Knight at the Instructional Coaching Institute. Our next one is voice. When kids have a voice, they are 7 times more likely to be successful. But we know that if kids have a voice, teachers need to have a voice, because as soon as teachers' voice is stifled, they in return stifle student voice. If teachers don't feel that they have autonomy and control over what happens inside their classroom, then they won't allow more autonomy or control for the students. So if we're increasing student agency or learner agency inside our classrooms, we also need to consider how we're increasing teacher agency inside our schools. If teachers feel that they're being controlled and they're being told what to do all the time, and they don't have explicit permission to move forward or to do things differently, or explicit permission to fail, then they resist trying any new things because they feel almost like in the fight or flight situation. They'll be in trouble if they try something new. They'll be in trouble if it doesn't work. What we want to do is encourage teacher voice and learner voice to be heard. This needs to be authentic. Authentic voice does not mean that every action is actioned, but what it means is that every voice or opinion is responded to. So when I think about collecting voice from students, and the first thing I say is, what could you do to, or what could be done to improve the school? And they say all the time, longer lunchtimes, free food, better playground. Okay, not really what I'm after when I'm trying to collect student voice, but I see where they're coming from. If I ignore that voice completely, they're not going to give me more information. So instead, I'll ask them, well, what impact will a longer lunchtime have? What impact will that be? I can't promise you that will happen, but I will pass it on and I will listen it to you. When we're talking about our teachers, giving them the voice over what a timetable looks like, again, how long lunchtimes are, that's actually quite an important thing in schools. But even what subjects are being offered, or what inquiry topics are going, or do we even want a theme of the term that we're going to work towards? Those voices, and they will disagree at times, but those voices are incredibly important. And we need to ensure that each one feels like their voice is being heard in order to protect the status of the teacher.